Well, we didn't believe it at first when the data began to come in because, it makes sense that if you have better relationships, you're happier. But how could good relationships actually make it less likely that you'd get coronary artery disease? Or type 2 diabetes. Like, how could that be? And many other studies began to find the same thing. So, for the last 10 years, Mark and I and our research group have been trying to understand the mechanisms by which relationships actually alter physiology. And many other research groups have been doing similar work for the last 20 years.
So one way to talk about it, and there are a few ways, and Bob may have additional thoughts. We can think about the opposite end of the spectrum. If you think about disconnection and a sense of loneliness, and that's important because in the United States, for example, depending on the survey, 20 to 50% of the population feels lonely on a daily basis. So it's not an unusual experience. And it turns out that loneliness is a pretty significant risk for physical health problems, illness, but also around longevity, that people who are lonely die earlier, they have more physical health problems. It's a well established risk factor across hundreds and hundreds of studies. And the amount of risk is similar to that of smoking a pack of cigarettes or to obesity. So we're talking about something that's quite common and quite a significant risk. And that's a pretty strong indicator of how important relationships can be.